Are you a freelance filmmaker but always find yourself concerned with money? You don't seem to have enough money and you can't figure out why? Well, there's a few reasons why. Let me tell you. I think it's safe to say that most freelancers have been concerned about their financial position at some point in their career. But if you find yourself constantly worried about money, you're not bringing enough in, you don't know how you're going to pay the bills, then something might be up. Let me talk about that in today's video. If you're a freelance filmmaker or a freelance photographer and you're constantly worried about money, then the simple truth might be you're not charging enough. You see, it's very easy to undervalue ourselves and our work because we know it becomes second nature to us. Making a music video, taking a portrait photo, it's become second nature to us because we've studied and practiced and had years of experience on set doing so. But because we find it effortless, doesn't mean that anybody else will find it effortless. In fact, the skills and talents that we've learnt over the years are actually in demand and people will pay good money for the services that you can offer. But the problem is we don't value our own talents and our own work. And because of this, we'll often find ourselves reducing our rates and only charging people a small amount for our work where we could be charging a lot more money and people wouldn't mind because they know your worth. So it might sound simple, but my first tip to you is to increase your rates. Chances are if you increase your rates by 20, 30, 40, 50%, nobody is going to bat an eyelid because you're worth the money. So try subtly increasing your rates over the next few months, and I promise you that's really going to help your financial situation. Of course though, the problem might not be you're not charging enough. The problem might be the opposite. The problem might be you're charging too much. You see, this doesn't happen very often. Most of the times it's charging too little, but I have met a few freelancers that are charging potentially £5,000 to £10,000 for a video that should only really cost $1,000 or two. And the problem is if you're too expensive, then people aren't going to hire you because they can get what you're offering at a cheaper price elsewhere. Of course though, there is a sweet spot in between these two options. You don't want to charge too little and you don't want to charge too much. Find that sweet spot in the middle, somewhere where your clients are happy and somewhere where you're earning enough money to cover your bills and expenses, and go with that rate. And then slowly over time increase and work up towards that higher rates that you were previously offering. Now, the next reason why you might be struggling financially is because you're not diversifying your work. It's all well and good saying that you're a music video director, but if you can operate a camera and you're struggling financially, why can't you shoot a wedding video or an advert or something else that isn't in the music video world? Of course, in the future, when you feel like you can step away from those, feel free to step away from those and focus on the one thing that you want to focus on. Now, the next reason why you might be struggling is because you only have one revenue stream. Now, a revenue stream is basically a fancy way of saying income, like a source of income. So if you're a freelance videographer and you're doing weddings and music videos, then that's requiring you to go out on set, make a video, come back, edit the video, and you're just going to keep doing this for multiple different clients. But that is only one revenue stream. You also have the option to sell photography and videos online. You can make educational videos. You can make a website offering services. There's all sorts of different ways to diversify your income. And of course, if the work dries up in one of your revenue streams, so for a very current example, if the coronavirus pandemic is stopping you from going out and filming, then you can lean on your other revenue streams to earn money. If you only had that one revenue stream and you couldn't go out, then you would have absolutely no money coming in. So it's really important to diversify your revenue streams and have multiple different ways of bringing money into your bank account. And the last reason why you're probably struggling is because you're simply just not getting the work coming in. If you're not advertising yourself correctly and people don't know who you are and what you're offering and why they should hire you, then they're not going to hire you because they don't know who you are. They don't even know you exist. So it's really important to invest in your online influence. So grow your social media, post as much as you physically can, share all of your work, develop a website, add some SEO keywords into that so people can find you in the area. You really want to go all in on advertising yourself and creating an online portfolio, showcasing all of your work and saying what you offer. And this is going to be a way that people are going to discover you. Almost all of my client work, my freelance work comes in through social media or through my websites. So it's really important that you have a really great space online to showcase your abilities and your work. So there you go. I promise you, once you start to focus on all of these different points, then in a few months or maybe a year or two down the line, your income is going to be much greater than what it currently is. And you won't be so concerned about paying your bills every single month because you'll have a healthy cash supply coming in. And there you go. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate your support and I really hope this helped. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, then please just let me know and I promise I will make as many of these as I physically can. So see you on the next video.